Hey everybody, it's me again, Christian, and Float Now, as you know, was closed, repossessed by the bank, but I've got some really good news. Melissa here and her family, they purchased the assets from the bank. So we now have a new float center, which is Float Love. Melissa worked with Float Now for 2 years. She was, as many of you probably remember, one of our best float facilitators ever. And she was the only person who ever approached me and said, I want to do this on my own. How do I make one? So for a person to come and pick this up and continue floating in Saskatoon, she's the perfect one. You know, it makes my heart feel good. One of the hardest parts about closing Float Now, which was not an option, again, it was just we couldn't pay our bills, so it was taken away, was that there was people who we still owed floats to. So I'm overjoyed, like I'm really happy right now because Melissa and the Float Love crew have agreed that for the first 2 months of their opening up this center, anybody with gift cards and anybody who has float credits that are not expired will have an opportunity to use those. And anybody with an active membership or a founder's membership, which we'll give you some information about soon, those float credits will never expire. So they need to be able to pay their bills, but we want to make sure that we can do our best to make sure that you have access to the float credits that you pay for. It means the world to me that you do this, Melissa, so from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. For more information, click the link below. And do you have anything that you want to say to these folks?
Hey Saskatoon, I'm just so excited that this beautiful thing that is happening is gonna continue to happen. I can't express my gratitude enough. I am so grateful. I'm so excited to see everyone come back and float. It means the world to me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. See you soon.
When I found out that Float Now was going to disappear into the void forever and never return, it broke my heart. I worked for Christian and the Float Now team for 2 years, and it changed my life. I met him when he had a float tank in his house just down the block from where I was living, and then 6 years later worked for him. And so my relationship with floating is deep. And I am so grateful that I can be the one to ensure that this safe haven doesn't disappear from our community. We've been giving the space a lot of love, and we're almost ready to open our doors to you so that you can get into the tanks and receive the love that floating offers us all. We need it now more than ever. So I'm looking forward to seeing you really soon.